Welcome, Forex traders. Welcome to my live trading room. This is where I trade my systems such as day trading, swing trading, and the Four Horsemen. And if you want to know how I trade each of those systems, the link is below in the description. And also, I do have managed accounts option. If I do have a link below on that. I do charge $49 a month, or I also have a yearly charge, which comes to like about $37 a month. And to give you some stats here, this is what we've been doing live here with you folks for the past 7 weeks since I started this channel here on YouTube. And this is my Four Horsemen, and we're sitting through a little bit of drawdown right here. That's what all this red is in here. And then my day trading, there's all the trades for the past 7 weeks since I've been trading here live with you folks. I don't take any trades without posting it here. And then my swing trades, a little bit of drawdown right here on the swing trades, but we take very, very small losses and big wins. So, and talk about the social trader here. This is a trade copier, so you if you want me to trade your account, instead of intermingling or sending me your funds, you keep your funds in your own account, and what you do is you use this third-party software where you link up to where whatever trades I make on my master account, you get the exact same trades copy on your account. So just to demonstrate for you, when I do place trades, for an example, this is my master account right here that you see, and this is client account. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to bring over my, there you go, and then when I place trades on the client account, you'll see the trades pop up, the exact same price, the exact same stops and take profits, so you will have the exact same results as I do. Now on that, it doesn't matter what size. Well, you shouldn't have an account smaller than $1,000 because then you're risking too much per trade. But if you have a $5,000 account or a $20,000 account or even a $2,000 account, it doesn't matter, because the size of trades that I make it's all percentage wise. So it's gonna calculate how much that you have in your account, and it's going to trade accordingly. And you get to adjust if you want to use twice as much risk as I do, or if you want to use half as much risk as I do, and anything in between. I wouldn't suggest using any more risk than what I do. Mine's like right in the sweet spot. So you can set it 1-to-1, and I'll show you exactly how you can do that once you're in. Alright, so here, so if you want to follow the signal, you just click on this button right here, and you have the two options. You have the $49 a month and the $449 for 12 months, and that comes to about $37 a month. But they do charge a fee. That's my charge, but the third party does charge a fee for using their platform. All right, and if you have any questions on this, go ahead and send me a message down below. All right, so if you are interested more in how I trade, let's go. Okay, it is 12:05 a.m. on the 22nd of December 2020, and we had some pretty big moves to start off the week, and I had a few day trades that were long from last week, and I had reduced my risk in most cases, and then in other cases I had moved my stops to break even. And these moves down on Sunday and yesterday, Monday, stopped me out, so I have no open positions right now. But we're always on the hunt for when the market turns bullish again. We did have quite the rebound, so let's go ahead and bring it into my client's account here. and take a look at possible trade setups for today. And hopefully we get them, because if we do, we get to play around with, and I'll show you how when I place a trade on the master account, it's going to pop up right on here onto the client's account. So we'll play around with the pending orders, and you'll see the pending orders pop up on there, and I'll move around the stops, and you'll see how fast it reacts to this account right here. But first of all, let's go into our trade setups, because we have about 55 minutes left until the London Open. I no longer currently at this moment have a trade setup here. So let me go ahead and delete. No, that's my moving average. I don't want to delete that. Okay, there we go. So this is my M2 right here. It's a really small pivot zone because we had a tight range last week, and so it caused these pivots to be really small. And also we did have a big move here, so it's kind of condensed everything quite a bit. But yeah, we are currently right now sitting below the M2, so I don't have any trade setups there. Same thing here with the Aussie Yen. We are below the M2, which is right here. This is price right down here. Absolutely nothing on the CAD Yen. This is my M2 right here. So bearish, bearish. Now, this is where things get a little bit interesting, because the euros were not nearly as bearish as everything else was. So this is my valid trade setup right here. You can see how we never really sustained ourselves below the M2. And this is my buying zone for today. So what I'm going to be looking for is for price to come down here and try to break lower, come back up, and then we're going to buy it here. All right, so that's the trade plan for today. It's got to come below and make attempts to go lower and then break above during the London or the New York session. Same thing here with the Euro US dollar. I did have this head fake right here below the M2, and so right now we're actually just kind of bouncing between the M3 and the M2. This is my trade zone for today, and same thing, I wanted to come down, make another attempt, bounce back up again, and we'll be buying it right here. So the idea behind this, and one thing I have to mention is, if you do want to do this managed account or Trade Copier, I use a hedging account, which is any U.S. broker. You can't. I am going to be making a video on how you can use one U.S. broker for hedging, but in order to use MT4 and to use this trading system, and in order for me to be able to trade your account, you have to have a broker that offers hedging. I do have links below on those two right there for both U.S. clients and non-U.S. clients. So yes, the idea is, let's use this as a whiteboard. You have, let's say you have a downtrend, okay, and you're wanting to build a position for an uptrend. So what you want to do is, instead of just having one big open long position right here and then just trying to find a place to close it out, you kind of enter in a little bit here, and then as price proves itself and moves up higher, you want to get in again. Okay, so you're adding on, you're stacking onto your position. Okay, and as price proves itself even more, you get in again, and price proves itself even more, and you get in again. So if you were to put all your ducks in the basket on this first one, and price goes against you, your stops right here, I mean, even though it's a tight stop, you're still taking a decent sized stop. Instead, you're spreading out your risk a lot more. So with the two brokers I have below with this trading system, you're going to be able to have individual entries with their stops are associated with that individual entry. So instead of having one stop for all of these, you have individual stops, and you get to I'll be able to manage those stops according to every single individual position, if that makes sense. Okay, so getting back into the trade plan here, I do have price dropping below my M2 for the Aussie US dollar, so I need to remove this trade setup here. And yeah, I need to. Well, we're actually bouncing here on the pound US dollar, and if we hold. In fact, this is what we need to do, since we have our boxes below the M2. We actually need to come down below the M2 and come back above, since these are both the daily central pivot point and the weekly M2. I do need it to come down and attempt to make a lower and to get rejected, come back up, and then we'll be buying it here. Now, on all this, we had our big move already. Let's go ahead and take this off. And we do have the holidays coming up. So I wouldn't be surprised if this doesn't turn into just a real tight range. We kind of like had our high. Let me get my pen back here. So we had our high and we had our low, and now the trading is going to get real thin and just kind of flatline. That's the concern right there, is that trading is going to get really thin, and we're not going to really have any big breakouts until in January. So if I can build a small position, let's say we kind of get the flat line like this here, and have a couple of smaller positions like this, and have real tight stops underneath them. If we do, whenever you get a real small range and you get the breakout on either side, usually it's a pretty large breakout. So if we get it right, and we have a couple of tight stops in small positions, and we get a large breakout, we'll be able to reduce risk right away, move up our stops. So that's kind of the trade plan. I'm not expecting a whole lot out of this. I don't think that we're going to resume to real normal trading until after the new year. So, all right. I'm going to pause this recording for now, and as we go into the London session, I'll keep you updated. Oh, I almost forgot. You wanted to see how the pending orders work with the client's account, between the master account and the client's account. Okay, so I have my master account open right here. Let's place a pending order down here right now for the Euro US dollar. Okay, it popped up right here. Let's go over to the client account. Give it a second. Even the trades in there, sometimes it just needs to be restarted for it to show. Here we go. But the trade's in there. You don't need the platform to be open. You don't need the platform to be open in order for Oh, that's right. I turned off. I'm sorry. I had turned off the pending order button on my master end. Hold on one second. The reason why I did that is because I was testing out something. Let me turn that back on right now, and then we'll do this again. Yeah, don't worry about it. It was just the setting underneath my client's account. I had it turned off because I wanted the market to execute. If I had a pending order in here, I wanted to execute in my client's account when it actually went live. So it wouldn't affect any other client's accounts. You have your own individual choice in your settings. Once you sign up, you'll be able to choose if you're going to copy pending orders, or if you want the trades to only trigger when my trades trigger. So there's just a choice that you have. But let's go ahead and try that one more time. Okay, I'm going to place let's look at the client's account first. Okay, so we have no trades in there. Let's go ahead and go back over it. We'll place the pending order right now. There it is, right? You can see it in here. And there we go. We have it right in here. Now, we don't have a stop loss on it right now, right? So let me go ahead and make a stop. Okay, we're going to place the stop at 21386. Okay, go over to the client's account. There it is, 21386. Okay, let's go ahead and move the stop on the. I'm going to grab the stop right now and I'm going to move it down. And now it's at 21287. Client's account, 21287. Okay. Now I'm going to go back into my settings and I'm going to remove the option of placing the pending orders. The reason why I did that is because I want sometimes the prices are slightly different. So if I have on this account a pending order at 2223 and my client's account may not trigger because the prices are slightly different. So I'm telling my master account to only trigger a buy or a sell on the client's account when my pending order actually triggers. So if it triggers, it says, okay, buy now or sell now at market price. So that's the setting that I have on my client's account. Now on that, if you're setting up your settings, you want to set it to where, if you want it to where it's like my client's account, where I was just explaining, to where you only want your trade to trigger when mine does, not just have a pending order sitting there. I would recommend for you to click on the option of have my exact stops and limits, because you always want to have that insurance or that protection, even if it's slightly different. The price is slightly different. My stop is going to be low enough to where, you know, that half a pip or so price difference shouldn't matter too much. But you always want to have that protection on your charts, just in case if for some reason the server goes down if for a split second or something like that. You know, you don't want to be left naked on your trade. All right, it's 1:03 a.m. We're getting London open right now. So I have a little bit of movement on the euros. Let's go ahead and switch on over to the client's account, full pivots. So perfect. We're getting the attempt down. We'll see if we can fail at the down and pull back up. We'll be looking to buy it right in here. Same thing here with the euro dollar. We'll see if we can get a failure to the bottom. And that's, oh yeah, the other one we're watching is the pound US dollar. All right, it's 1:33 a.m. Taking a look here at the move, and right now we're at the right back at the M2 on the weekly on the euro. The euro USD is sitting right at the daily central pivot, and we still don't have the breach below on the pound US dollar to attempt the downside. So right now I am watching closely the, how did this say the pound? This is not the pound. I gotta change that. Sometimes they when I restart, I gotta save this. So this one's up, euro yen. I don't know why it does that. All right, there we go. You couldn't see it there because my here, I'll show you what happened. Yeah, this changed right down here. There, I had to switch it back to euro yen. Everything else is good. Okay, put myself back. Okay, so I'm watching this euro yen closely, and if we start getting the breach back above the daily central pivot, then we'll be taking along on the upside on the retest. All right. So I just received a day trade alert for the Euro Yen.
Day trade alert.
And
Day trade
oh, it's on
alert.
my other. There's the alert. Let's go ahead and take that alert off. Okay, so we still have a little bit more to go. We still have to close some candles up above, and then we'll place our pending order. So we'll keep you posted. 2:16 a.m. Just taking a look here at my Euro USD. Still don't have confirmation. Oh well, let me move this now. Yep, we still don't have confirmation. I want to see more of a price gap between price and central pivot. All right, so it's 2:32 a.m. So an hour and 32 minutes into the London session. Just taking a look at the charts here. We did get price pulled back inside underneath the daily pivot on the Euro Yen, so no confirmation on that. Price is coming down on the Euro USD. So I have some time. I have my alert set. I'm going to take a nap. I'm going to wake up probably about an hour from now, and we'll see where we're at from there. All right, it's 4:32 a.m. and I am getting that trade set up here for the Euro USD. I'm going to go ahead and take. Okay, there we go. We got that all set up, and so this was just back, and so as you can see here, because I have the settings on here to where on my client's account it only triggers the trade once my main account triggers it. All right, it is 6 a.m. So we are at the New York Open right now. Let's go ahead and check the full pivots. Okay, so yeah, we are just waiting for our pending order to hit on the Euro Yen. Still no trade setup on the Euro USD. I need price to come below, test the bottom, come out and break. Let's see here, same situation on the pound US dollar. And everything else needs to still break above the M2 M2, M2, M2. So not today. This is not going to be a today thing. So maybe tomorrow for those. So the only ones I'm looking for today is the pound US dollar. I'm looking for the euro US dollar, and right now I'm just waiting for my I have my pending order right in here, just waiting for that to come down and trigger my trade. We'll keep you updated. Okay, it is 8:05 a.m. Still short of hitting our entry here on the euro yen. And then let's go ahead and flip it. Okay, so I'm going to set alert. No, not on the pound. Yeah, the pound. Okay, I'm going to set the alert for the break higher. And the euro needs to go in there farther. It needs to go farther in. So we still got a little ways here. I kind of wanted to do something a little bit more like this. All right. All right, so it's 8:50 a.m. and our euro yen's really close to the daily central pivot. So we're going to watch for it to trigger. I have it here set as a pending order and not as a pending order inside the client's account. So it's just going to enter in as a market order. There it goes. Oh, so close. Couple of pips away. Not yet. Oh, pull back. Okay. I'll pause this till we get there. All right, we're almost there. So nothing yet over here. Alright, we're on top of it right now. One more tick down. There we go. Let's check the client's account. There we go. It's in the client's account with the stop loss and the take profit. Alright. Alright, so we're in on that one. The day trade. To me, order number 0181. There we go. All right, so it's 9 a.m. I'm getting a little bit of a sell-off now, huh? So I'm going to remove this for the euro. We are now below the M2. I don't have any other trade setups. We're right at the M2 right now for the euro yen. We're kind of tiptoeing in. If this just comes down and stops us out, then we won't have any more trade setups for tomorrow. But if it bounces here, that'll be great. That's right at the M2 right now. All right, it is 12:27 p.m. and I am getting some confirmations of bear market. We never got traction on the central pivot that we were looking for, and it came pretty close to stopping us out. Let's go ahead and take a look at what that looks like on the full pivots. And it came right down to, let's go ahead and hide this for now, get this out of the way. And it came right down to my support level. You can see we actually wicked right below the support level. Here's the wick. Here's the support level S1. Yeah, I don't see any bullishness in this. So I'm going to go ahead and delete out my trade setup, and that just means we don't have any trade setup for tomorrow's session. Let's go ahead and take a look at the other ones. Yeah, we don't have any trade setups. The pound dollar is below the central pivot, and tomorrow's central pivot is a lower one. Yeah, we are below the M2 on the Euro USD, and we are below the M2 here on the Euro Yen. Yeah, we are just below all the M2s. So I don't have anything, and just standing sidelined, waiting for the market to turn, and that might be after the holidays. We'll keep you updated. All right, it's 3:33 p.m. I didn't record the Tokyo session because there is no trade setups. So let's go ahead and mark down the loss. Let me pull up my sheets here. All right, so this one is number 0181. All right, and this is what did I do? Euro yen. Right, yeah, a little bit of drawdown, and big wins. There we go. And we don't. Let me go ahead and remove this alert. And the only possibilities are this one would be above the M3. This one would be above the M3. and everything else is below. This one's really close, but it is below. You can see here. Just get rid of that. This is my M3. This is my daily central pivot. So there, it is below it. And today is the 22nd. So tomorrow is the 23rd. We're getting closer and closer to Christmas. So I'm not. I'm gonna have to go back and look at the past two few days leading up to Christmas for the past couple years, and see if I'm even going to take any trade setups that occur. I might just wait until after Christmas or even after the New Year. All right, so this being about 36 minutes on this recording, I'm going to go ahead and take it from here and upload this to YouTube. And tomorrow I will start a new video. It may not be much, so if you don't see a video until after the holidays, have happy holidays. We'll see you then.